good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are tuning in the world. All praise to the Most High. Hallelujah. I hope all is well with you. Yeah, guys, look, some things is happening, some things is being revealed, and you got to pay attention. You know, most people, they won't see the signs, or I should say, I hope most people can see the signs. So, yeah, things are shifting. I'm not sure if you can feel it, but I know for sure me and my household, we can feel it, right? So, all praises, guys. When you enter the chat, make sure you like the video. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Good morning, good morning. Let me sip my tea. All praises. Yes, make sure you like the video. Let me know where you're tuning in from, guys. But yeah, real quick. The US dollar is increasing, but in the wrong way that you think, like really. So if you are outside of America, and I keep saying this, I keep trying to tell people, if you are outside of America using US dollar, and I do have to break this down because some people think that you can bring dollar to certain countries and spend like $1, spend $5, spend $10, spend $20, $50, $100, but that's not the case. When you come to another country, you will have US dollar in the bank. And if you go to an ATM, you're not getting US dollar out. You're going to get the local currency out, right? So you have to understand that. That's like the baseline of knowing when you are traveling. I know certain countries, just say like Mexico or like Puerto Rico, you know, countries that's close to the United States, they might use dollars physically, but most countries, they don't use dollars like that. So yeah, that's just basic knowledge. So all praises for that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like the video if you are here. It's pretty early, and I got a story for you guys too, because it's funny. Like, look, me and my wife be on it because we love you guys so much. Yeah, like the video. Let me know where you tuning in from. So today was actually the wrong day. So we woke up early. We got up like at 4 o'clock because we are doing the State of Diaspora Business Edition, right? And this is something we've been so focused. We've been like, you know, tunnel vision. And we thought today was the day for the State of Diaspora Business Edition, but it's tomorrow, right? So it's going to be June 30th, today, June 30th at 8 p.m. EST, but the 31st for us at 5 a.m. So yeah, we was up getting ready for the call. You know, for me, I like to get on Zooms pretty early, like 15 minutes early. So I'm like, hey, we didn't get on the Zoom early. Let me get on the Zoom and stuff. And I'm like, dang, ain't nobody on the Zoom. Like, what's going on? Like, it's 5 minutes before we start and stuff. Like, where is everybody? So someone messaged me. I sent them a Zoom. I'm like, dang, they not even on a Zoom. Then I checked the calendar. I'm like, babe, it's tomorrow, not today. So just to let you guys know, love you. And we be trying to be on it as much as we can. So yeah, that was just a funny story. So we are hyped up, you know. My wife is up, the baby just got up. So yeah, just talking, just letting, you know, just strategizing, making sure things are in order. So yeah, all praises for that. So hope all is well with you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Let me know where you tuning in from. Someone said Southwest or Canada. Wow. Perfect buck moon for huge chances of truth. It's basic knowledge, true news. Excuse me. We see you guys putting in the work. We appreciate y'all. This is your guy your guy's destiny to do this. Yes. Right now it's 9 p.m. About to be 10 p.m. in 20 minutes. Yes, right now it is 5:42. 5:42. So back to this U.S. dollar. Real quick, I want to say this. I'm not sure if you guys watch this. This guy, his channel is Jay Bravo. He's a funny guy, but you have to listen to him. He got hair like Johnny Bravo, like the cartoon character, and you know, he talks about stuff that's going on in the world, the war and stocks and stuff like that, investing assets and stuff like that. So he be posting every day. He got 2 channels and stuff, but I was watching his video the other day, and I'm gonna show you guys this, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about this, this purchasing power of the U.S. dollar for $100. So think about that. So I'm gonna play this video real quick. Hope you guys can see it. Hope you guys can hear it. So I hope I don't get copyrighted, but I'm gonna let you guys know. So.
Other words, your purchasing power every single day. And that's why I say, click buttons on a screen, Brad, buy assets. 1913, 100. Boy, didn't that just take a dumpster dive? Almost lost half. All the way, 43. You know, you went through a little bit of a recession, depression. Yeah, that was a little struggle there.
Look at those dates.
37 bucks, 32, 22, 9, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 0. In this, while that goes down.
So, did you guys see that? So since 1913, right? That was like, wow, that's an eye opener right there. 1913, $100 will equal $100. 2026, $100 equals $3 pretty much. So if I give you $100 today, tomorrow it's gonna be worth $3. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. So that's why I was saying, and I apologize, I got like, my throat is scratchy and stuff. The weather is a little off today, or it's been off for the last couple days. So that's why I gotta drink my hot tea and stuff. But yeah, that's why I named the video, you know, you can't buy anything with, you know, US dollars now. But you have to listen. You gotta know, like, knowledge is key, guys. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. You know, we are in the last days, we are at the end times, and knowledge is increasing, but you have to listen to the right things. You have to know the right thing. Of course, you gotta have discernment and stuff, because that will let you know, hey, this sounds right, this is right, or this doesn't sound right, this doesn't make sense, and it's, you know, I'm not gonna listen to that, right? So that US dollar is getting powerful in America. You know, it's increasing in America. So at the beginning of the video, I was talking about, you know, you know, when you move overseas and stuff, you're not gonna be paying US dollar physically, right? And it's getting to a point where countries are not using US dollar. Like, they don't want it in their country, like physically. I'm not saying if you have, like, we have US dollar in our bank, you get what I'm saying? And when we go to the ATM, when we pay for things, yes, we paying US dollar, but it's gonna convert to Mauritian rupees. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand that. So any country you go to, it's not like you have to change all your money in your bank to that local currency. No, you still can use that US dollar to use in the location you are in, right? It's just no US physical dollar is going to be valid in these countries. So it's disappearing. A lot of countries in Africa is saying no more US dollar physically. So it's, yeah, exactly. Somebody said it's on purpose. Yeah, it's on purpose. That's what I'm saying. It's a bigger picture. It's a bigger picture, but you have to have that foundation. You have to understand where this is headed, right? So yeah, yeah. If you know, if you can see the signs, you're gonna move accordingly. You're gonna adjust and keep moving. So I'm saying this because you have to know there's a shortage of US dollars, and all the US dollar is gonna be in America. So you have to understand this is gonna increase. Like the inflation is gonna increase in America, right? So that US dollar is getting strong. I think today or yesterday, no, today for you guys, yesterday for me. I'm not sure what happened. You know, we were meeting with people and stuff. I couldn't like really focus and do my research on what happened in the market and stuff because usually I be on it trying to figure things out. But I was trading Euro USD, and you know the dollar was strong and stuff. I caught some good sales and stuff like that. Good thing I put my stop loss because all of a sudden the chart reversed. So that means that the US dollar got a little weaker. I'm not saying I'm talking about trading. I'm talking about trading. So like when you are a trader, you understand these things that I'm saying. At some point the US dollar got weak, like something dumped and the other chart pumped, like a big green candle. Um, so I'm like, huh, what happened? Good thing I had a stop loss. But yeah, I'm like, huh, something happened. Some type of news came out. You know, I know what's going on with the war and stuff like that. Um, you know, man, that's a whole nother question or whole nother talking point. But you have to know how to take advantage of this US dollar, really. So this is why we say, you know, and it kind of, I was talking to a brother yesterday, and we was talking about how, you know, the wicked will pay the righteous, right? The wicked will pay the righteous. I'm not exactly sure like how the scripture goes, but when I think about it, we are using Babylon system to have riches, and that's 100%. Like, you know, it's been working out. If it has not been working out, we will know like we need to stop this. You know, that's wisdom. That's discernment right there. Where if you're doing something and it's not working out, that means that you gotta step back, analyze, and be like, huh, I thought this was gonna work, but the Most High is blocking it. You're gonna have to step back and analyze and see what's going on. But if you're doing something and it's working, it's increasing, increasing, and things are going well, that might be a sign for you to be like, okay, wow, this is something, you know. Um, but yeah, that's why I say use the system outside of America. So if you have good credit, you get what I'm saying. If you can do big loans, you get what I'm saying. If you can do like 20,000, 100,000, you know, 500,000 or something like that, you better do it outside of America. Put that money into assets outside of America. And that's how you're gonna be sustainable long term. That's how you're gonna, you know, um, beat the system in a way. And I don't like to talk like this because I don't know who's listening, but sometimes I'm just trying to plant some seeds, and I hope you guys can hear me and pick it up real quick and take it with a grain of salt. You know, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But yeah, that's the way to do it. Um, so if you have a portfolio, a good portfolio, if that's real estate, if that's stocks, if that's you know, experience, you know, business, you can borrow against that and use that money that you borrowed, put it outside of America. Just make sure you can do what you got to do to pay back and things like that. So that's the way to do it, guys. I'm giving you guys gems. I'm giving you guys some good information. But yes, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you are just now tuning in, make sure you like the video. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I always like to see where people are tuning in from. All praise to the Most High. But yeah, get out of America. Use the U.S. dollar outside of America. Because it's working. That's 100%. yeah. So what's happening? I believe somebody was talking about. Yeah, it's on purpose. Um, yeah, it's going digital. So yeah, so everything is going to go digital, and you know, I'll say the mark of the beast, you know, is going to be something similar to digital things, but I always tell people just make sure you have your foundation. You have to see the signs. You have to know what's going on. I know I had a conversation with a brother the other day, and we was talking about, you know, moving abroad, and like he would think that things was so bad on this side of the world, like where it's like people are not purchasing and stuff like that. People are poor, right? Uh, and I'm telling him like, no, like not like every time I go out and I sit like go to a mall or something, go to a grocery store, I see a lot of people out. The parking lot is packed. You know, people are buying, people are purchasing things. And sometimes for me, I just stop and look at sometimes and just see how many cars come, how many cars go, you know, see who's walking around and stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is a lot of people that's spending money, right? So I was telling them like, man, when that start to slow down, when you start to see people not go out, when you start to see parking lots not filled up and, you know, barely cars there, when you start to see people really not eating every day and things like that, when you really start to feel that, that's when you're going to know, okay, we are close. The mark of the beast is about to come. I have to be very diligent in my choices that I'm making, things like that. Um, so yeah, that's why I say you have to see the signs, guys. You have to see the signs. I'm not saying that I'm perfect and I see every sign, but some signs is very clear. Some signs is very clear, and I hope you guys can see what's happening and how it's leading up to you know, control. It's leading up to control. Is leading to a point where you're not gonna have control over what you do, especially in the Western world. The Western systems. So this is why I say you have to adjust. You got to adjust. And I believe adjusting means moving out, learning how other systems work, knowing how to move around other systems and stuff like that. So yeah, it's time, guys. It's really time to get focused. It's time to get focused and really understand what's at hand. Because it's abundance. It's abundance at hand. But it's only for the people that's gonna want it. And if you want something, you're gonna go get it, right? Like really. If you want something, you're gonna go get it. You're gonna be like, huh, I want that. You're gonna try to do any and everything to get it, right? So, yeah, if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you like the video. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. But yeah, that's wild that since 1913, $100 in the year 1913, $100 equals equal $100. 2026 is $100 equals $3. That's crazy. I guess I could say the purchasing power. So $100, the purchasing power. So things are changing, man. Things are changing. And it's just like when you are in America, you can't see it. So that's why I say you have to have the experience outside of America to see how America is just like it's like a circus. It's like a dome where it's like it spiritually is some type of witchcraft, some type of voodoo that is over America. And the only way you're going to see it is when you step out of that bubble of witchcraft and voodoo. Like really. Like I was just talking to someone, and they was like, yeah, man, like we flew out of Canada, and soon as I left the border of America, it just felt like a weight just got lifted off my shoulders, and I just felt so much joy and so much peace of knowing that I'm gonna come to the continent. And I'm like, yeah, man. Look, I be telling people, soon as you step outside of America, you're gonna be like, whoa, this feels different. This feels, like what is this feeling? What is that feeling like? It's gonna be uncomfortable, but it's a good uncomfortable, and that tells you that hey, that's growth, that's healing, you know, like really. So I'm just here to be a vessel to let you guys know this is something that people need to really consider. Um, and yeah. And once you do that, once you be in a good position to travel, and you have your ducks in a row. So I'm not saying just leave. Make sure you have your logistics. Make sure you have your finances and stuff like that together. Um, and yeah, look, this is what we help with, guys. This is what we do. So check the links in the description. Um, yeah, it's time to really consider how things are going to escalate super fast, because things are escalating super fast, and it can be the same way for you too. So that's what I'm trying to let people know. It can be the same way for you too. Just how this war is escalating with Iran and America and Israel, and now Ukraine is starting to get involved. Now Russia is starting to get involved. Now China's starting to get involved. You get what I'm saying? It's escalating super fast. So whatever you're trying to do, whatever you need and want, you better pray to the Most High and ask Him, hey, what do I need? What is the steps that I need to do to get to where you want me to be? Yeah. Someone asked, so that means we can't convert funds to any currency anymore? No. That's why, yeah. Um, oh, okay. I believe that was maybe an old comment. Gotcha. Yeah. So just earlier I was saying, like, when you be out of America, um, you're not gonna be using physical US dollar. If you have US dollar in the bank, that's okay. But when you go to the ATM, when you pay for stuff, you will be using that US dollar, but it's gonna be converted in the local currency. So just understand that. So, but I believe that was an old comment. So someone said, free game, go get ISO 222 coins, buy a code wallet, and store your coins there. You will thank yourself later. I'm telling y'all, don't miss the next Bitcoin. Yes, of course. Yep. Yes. So yeah, guys, like that's 100%. 100% stack slow. You don't have to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to do certain things. Like really, do that. Um, Stack it up. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Stack it up. Don't touch it. Right? Um, that's why I say get a basic understanding, the basic knowledge of investing when it comes to stocks, when it comes to cryptocurrency. Don't run away from stuff. Do not run away from stuff. That's the wrong thing to do. If something you see is like, oh, bad and stuff, you probably need to understand it before you try to run away from it. So I know a lot of people, cryptocurrency, they hear cryptocurrency like, oh no, that's digital currency. No, that's gonna be part of, this and that, and it's like, but do you understand? Do you understand it? Can you use this as a tool? Sometimes you got to take your emotions out, especially if you are investing in certain things. You have to take your emotions out of it, because when you are investing, the goal is get wealth, right? You're trying to increase your wealth. So that's why I say, guys, get a basic understanding of things. Don't be ignorant of things. It's okay to be ignorant, but once someone tell you something, it's not okay to continue to be ignorant if you know something. If you know a little bit, don't just continue to be ignorant and not knowing. Know things. So, check the links in the description, guys. Um, I just no, not just. It's been a month. Yeah, it's been a month. So it is available to crash course when it comes to investing in stocks, ETFs, dividends, basic understanding for beginners, for intermediate students. Um, yeah, check the links in the description. Go to our website, journey with us, move to africa.com/investing. Um, I do have another crash course when it comes to technical analysis. So technical analysis is when you can look at a chart, and this is a very good skill set. I believe any and everybody can know this. You can look at a chart. So no matter if it's stocks, no matter if it's Forex, no matter if it's cryptocurrency. So any chart you can look at and be like, I know where to buy, I know where to sell, I know where the market is going to be going just because I'm looking back in history in a way. I'm just looking back a week or so, 2 days ago. Now I can see certain levels. So this is coming out. This is a pre-launch, and right now you get $25 off for this pre-launch. So the crash course on technical analysis, knowing the language of the charts, is going to be available August 2nd, so Sunday. So Sunday, we're going to have a Zoom call, $25 off. Check the website. So if you purchase the crash course on investing in stocks, ETFs, and dividends, so listen to me real quick. You have a Zoom meeting August 16th, right? So that's free of charge. I'm not charging for the Zoom, just the information, right? And then if you get the pre-launch, right, August 2nd, you have a Zoom meeting. So basically, if you get both of them, you have 2 free Zoom meetings to ask any questions. I'm gonna be giving out information. I'm gonna be letting you know after the call what type of stocks, ETFs, dividends that we are looking at, that I am looking at, that we are invested in, that I am invested in. So you got to take advantage of this knowledge. You got to take advantage. I'm telling you that I believe that's a good deal. 2 Zoom meetings, because usually my one-on-one consultations are a little more expensive than the crash course, the PDF. So you can download a PDF if you want to. You can print it out. If you don't want to, you just have it right here on your phone and read it. So check the website. You get 3 free chapters, 3 free chapters on the website, so you can check it out, read it, see how it's going to be flowing, see how you like it and things like that, and see if it's right for you. So all praises. It's definitely the principle of the nations. Someone asks, is definitely the principality of this nation that you stopped feeling when you left? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's like, I'm telling you, it's a healing. It's a healing. So just imagine, you cut your finger or, something like that. It's gonna hurt at first. You can be like, ooh, put it underwater and stuff, it's gonna heal. So that first initial step out is going to be uncomfortable. But once you realize that this is life and it's just increasing your abundance, you're going to be good. You're going to be fine. So yeah.
The console.
Okay, I'm about to be done. But yeah, guys, all praise to the Most High, guys. If you are just now tuning in, let me know where you are tuning in from. Let me know where you are tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Greatly appreciate it. I just do like a little review because I'm about to get off. As you guys see, the sun is rising. That's why I like to do it early so you guys can know. Every day the sun rises at the same time. Every day the sun sets at the same time. I'm telling you, America, they be playing with a lot of things. They be confusing a lot of people. So I would say do not be confused. Make sure you get the knowledge. Make sure you get the understanding. Make sure you have discernment. Make sure you have the wisdom. Just increase in the Most High's word. It's very, very important in the days that we are in. You know, things are heating up with the war. Nations are coming together to fight other nations. So nations are rising against nations. We see that certain Western powers are being judged with fires, with heat, with floods, with tornadoes. Something is going on. So that's why I say get your understanding, get the knowledge while it's available. Because pretty soon, yeah, some things are going to change, and we are in half of the year left. It's going to be going quick. It's going to be going quick, and these are opportunities. If you don't know, there's tons of opportunities that's going to be coming up pretty soon, but you just have to be in the right position. You have to understand and know that, yeah, it's time to plant seeds, and the harvest season will be coming soon. So, yeah, it's time, guys. It's time. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm about to get off of here. Make sure you like the video. Check the links in the description, guys. Get the knowledge. Knowledge is key. Get the knowledge. Get the understanding. So, hope you guys enjoyed the information. And yeah, I'll be talking to you guys in the next video. Leave your comments below. And yeah.